Charli XCX. Brat. The brand new album contains the singles Von Dutch,
I'm just living that life, Von Dutch, punk classic, but it's still
So Confusing,
it's so confusing sometimes.
and 360.
Yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you know what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at me.
Brat, the new album by Charli XCX, available everywhere now.
Open up.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the 715 Rewind, and today we are back to continue our journey listening to Charli XCX. I took a listen to her most recent album about 2 weeks back, and I got some good reception on the video, and in the comments, people were saying that I should continue listening to her albums, but work my way back. So that's what we're going to do today. Going back a couple of years, 2024, we have the album Brat. I know there are 3 variations of the album, the standard track list of like 15 tracks, and then you have the deluxe, which is what we're going to listen to today. And it's expanded with 3 more songs. And then after that, there's like one more super long, totally reworked, remixed album. So we're going to listen to the deluxe album today. After this, we'll move on to the reworked, and then from there, we'll keep on moving back. So that's the plan. I hope you guys are ready. I'm excited to listen to some more from Charli. Her last album was different, I was told, from what she does normally. So I'm excited to hear some of her more normal stuff, and let's get into it. So let's start with track 1. We have 18 songs today for about 15 minutes worth of music. So this is going to be kind of a long one here. Track 1 is called 360. Let's give it a listen. Remember, guys, be sure to like the video if you enjoy it and subscribe so you don't miss out for my entire Charli XCX journey.
I went my own way and I made it. I'm your favorite reference, baby. Call me Debris, yeah, you're so inside. Tectonic moves I make 'em shock you like defibrillators. No style, I can't relate. I'll always be the one. Drop down, yeah. The camera flash on, so stylish. Baby, tears are gone. Drop down, yeah. Looking like an icon. Work angles, yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at me. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. When you're in the party, bumping that beat. 666 with a princess streak. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. Bumping that, bumping that, bumping that. That city silver sluts the vibe, internationally recognized. I set the tone, it's my design and it's stuck in your mind. Legacy is undebated. You gon' jump if AG made it. If you love it, if you hate it, I don't fucking care what you think. Drop down, yeah. The camera flash on, so stylish. Baby, tears all gone. Drop down, yeah. Looking like an icon. Work angles, yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at me. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. When you're in the party, bumping that beat. 666 with a princess streak. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. Bumping that, bumping that, bumping that. Bumping that, bumping that, bumping that.
All right, that was 360, first track off the album. I have a feeling that there are some much stronger tracks than that. That was good, but I guess I'm kind of ignorant, me not knowing too much of anything about her. I personally feel like that was a pretty average track. I could be wrong, but I'm hoping and I'm pretty sure there's going to be some much stronger stuff coming through. So good start to the album. Is it a super strong, blow yourself out of the water start? No. But let's keep on going. Track 2 is called Club Classics. Let's check this one out next. These are all pretty short songs, so maybe that's why we have a whole lot of them to make up a nice lengthy album.
Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. It's like when I go to the club, I wanna hear those club classics. Club classics, club classics. When I go to the club, I wanna hear those club classics. Club classics, club classics. When I go to the club, I wanna hear those club classics. Club classics, club classics. Yeah, I wanna dance to me. I wanna dance to AG. I wanna dance with George. I wanna dance to Sophie. I wanna dance to Hub Mo. Play the track fast, not slow. Pull it back twice, let's go. Sweat marks all on my coat. Tight like my kind of flow. Yeah, I wanna be blinded by the lights, lights, lights. Me. When I get to the club. Yeah, I wanna dance to me. When I get to the club. Yeah, I wanna dance to me. When I get to the club. Yeah, I wanna dance to me. When I get to the club. Yeah, I'm gonna dance all night, that's right. All night, let me dance up to the morning light. Put your hands up and dance. Yeah, I'm gonna dance all night, that's right. All night, never gonna stop, never gonna stop.
All right, I've got some notes for this one. So first thing is, I found out in the comments of the last video, she is married to the drummer from the 1975. Is his name George? Is that who she's referring to in the song here? Let me know. I'm pretty sure it is, but I could be wrong. So let me know, but I think George is part of the 1975, some guy named George. Secondly, I feel like, just for me personally, her instrumentals, the way her music sounds, it really does make her who she is. Not entirely, because everyone's unique, but it really sets her apart is what I mean to say. I'm not sure right away if I would give any thought to really listening to her more if it wasn't for the way her instrumentals sound. They're so interesting, they're so cool, they're so unique that it makes me want to keep listening more and more to see what she comes up with next. And that's kind of cool. I don't find that a lot with a lot of artists. So we're going to continue this with track 3 called Sympathy is a Knife.
I don't wanna share the space. I don't wanna force a smile. This one girl taps my insecurities. Don't know if it's real or if I'm spiraling. One voice tells me that they laugh. George says I'm just paranoid.
There's George again.
Just don't see it, you're so naive. I'm embarrassed to have it beneath the sympathy, 'cause I couldn't even be if I tried. I'm opposite, I'm on the other side. I feel all these feelings out of control. Oh no, don't know why all this sympathy is just a knife. Why I can't even grip my
All right. I think so far, Sympathy as a Knife is probably my favorite. Again, that's what I mean when I talk about what's the song going to sound like next. Every instrumental is kind of different. Again, so far, that one's my favorite. Again, talking about George and then a boyfriend. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to learn a lot about her throughout this journey, definitely with the help of you guys in the comments. So, song by song, as you listen, feel free to throw something down, inform me, let me know kind of what's going on with what. I'll just keep on going through the track list. So, track 4 is called I Might Say Something Stupid. I believe this is the song they did with the 1975. So, let's check it out. Maybe it has them included on this, maybe it doesn't. This could be one of the ones they did on the remixed album, but let's check out the original.
I might say something stupid. Talk to myself in the mirror. Wear these clothes as disguise. Just to re-enter the party, door is open. Let in, but still outside. I look perfect for the background. I get nervous, sip the wine. I go so cold. I go so cold. 'Cause I don't know if I belong here anymore. I don't feel like nothing special. I snag my tights out on the lawn chair. Guess I'm a mess and play the role. Used to live just for the party, door is open. I'm famous but not quite. But I'm perfect for the background, one foot in a normal life. I go so cold, I go so cold. And I don't know if I belong here anymore.
Well, that was really short. That was less than 2 minutes. I think the other version with the 1975 had to be a little bit longer. What I'm noticing is she really likes voice pitch. It's not like pitch correction. Like she can sing, but she likes the auto tune like effect on her voice, which in small doses I can appreciate when I know the singer can sing. It's cool, but I just realized that she kind of likes to use that a little bit more than others. I've heard that in a couple songs now. So interesting, but I still feel like we have yet to hear that one or two heavy hitters on this album. So let's just keep this rolling. Track 5 is called Talk Talk. This one's a little bit longer. All right, let's do it.
I've been looking at you, putting holes in your head. We've been talking for months, but never in the same room. Now I wanna approach you, but we've been keeping this a secret. And you're surrounded by friends, and I'm just wondering what they know. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. I think you're getting closer, 'cause I've been getting nervous. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Are you thinking about me? I'm kinda thinking you are. I followed you to the bathroom, but then I felt crazy. I'm feeling like I'm on fire, 'cause we've been keeping this a secret, and all your friends are still of me, and I'm just wondering what they know. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. I think you're getting closer, 'cause I'm getting nervous. I wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd talk, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, wish you'd just talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me in French, talk to me in Spanish, talk to me in your own made-up language. Doesn't matter if I understand it. Talk right in my ear, tell me your secrets and fears. Once you talk to me, I'll talk to you and say, hey, let's get out of here. Shall we go back to my place?
That was a good one. That sounded like an 80s type of song in the background with the keyboard synths and everything. Hopefully we hear some more of that 80s sound, because that's, at least in recent years, that's what I've really been into, that old 80s like synth wavy type of sound. So that was really cool. I appreciate that one. Track 6 is called Von Dutch. Okay, I think so far this is, well, no, 360 was the most played song we've listened to today. So far, this will be the second until we get even farther down. So here is track 6 called Von Dutch.
It's okay to just admit that you're jealous of me. Yeah, I heard you talk about me, just a word on the street. You're obsessing, just confess it, put your hands up. It's obvious I'm your number one. It's alright to just admit that I'm the fantasy. You're obsessing, just confess it, 'cause it's obvious I'm your number one. I'm your number one. I'm your number one. Yeah, I'm just living that life. Classic, but it's still pop. I get money, you get mad because the bank's shut. Yeah, I know your little secret, put your hands up. It's so obvious I'm your number one. Life on that classic in your eardrums. Why you lying? You won't fuck unless she famous. Do that little dance without it, you've been nameless. It's so obvious I'm your number one. I'm your number one. I'm your number one. I'm your number one. Yeah, it's so obvious I'm your number one. I'm your number one. I'm your number one. Yeah, it's so obvious. It's okay to just admit that you're jealous of me. You're obsessed and just confess it, 'cause it's obvious I'm your number one. 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 Your number one. Your number one. Your number one. I'm just living that life. That's classic, but it's still pop. I get money, you get mad because the bank's shut. Yeah, I know your little secret, put your hands up. It's so obvious I'm your number one. Life on that classic in your eardrums. Why you lying? You won't fuck unless she famous. Do that little dance without it, you've been nameless. It's so obvious I'm your number one. I'm just living that life on that classic, but it's still pop. I get money, you get mad because the bank's shut. Yeah, I know your little secret, put your hands up. It's so obvious I'm your number one.
That is definitely something I feel like I would hear in a club. So far, a lot of these songs, kind of like club classics, I feel like you could definitely pretty much mix all of these songs into a club setting at some point. We went from that 80s sound in Talk Talk to Von Dutch's like sort of EDM sound And again, it was just I wasn't expecting it. It was so different to go from one thing that I enjoy to a totally different thing that I enjoy. I guess not totally different. They're both like an electronic type of sound, but two different time periods. So that was really cool. She is very diverse and I love it. And now we're on to track 7 and you know, but I have no idea what it's going to sound like instrumentally. So let's just keep this going. You never know what you're going to get here. Everything is Romantic is track 7. Let's give it a listen. Totally different sound now.
Bad tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Fall in love again and again. Riding roads doing manual drive. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Early nights in white sheets with lace curtains. Capri in the distance. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Fall in love again and again. Winding roads through manual drive. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Fall in love again and again. Winding roads through manual drive. Early nights in white sheets with lace curtains. Capri in the distance. In a place that can make you change. Fall in love again and again. Early nights in white sheets with lace curtains. Capri in the distance. In a place that can make you change. Fall in love. Everything is romantic. Oh. Everything is romantic. Oh. Everything is romantic. Everything is romantic. Oh. Lemons on the trees and on the ground. Sandals on the stirrups of the scooters. Neon orange drinks on the beach. 4 generations make up a family. Lemons on the trees and on the ground. Sandals on the stirrups of the scooters. Neon orange drinks on the beach. 4 generations make up a family. Early nights and white sheets with lace curtains. Pompeii in the distance. In a place that can make you change. Fall in love again and again. Early nights and white sheets with lace curtains. Pompeii in the distance. In a place that can make you change. Fall in love again and again. 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 And fall in love again and again. 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 Fall in love again and again.
Again, threw me for a loop. Like I thought it was going to be like this nice soothing like classical type of song and then halfway through the song it switches over into this EDM and you're fist pumping and just totally mixed it up again. One thing I will say in my opinion is there is a specific style of writing on these songs to where I feel like her voice is so good, she could really expand and blow up even more so. I will say this about her voice and specifically her style of writing. I don't know if she writes her own songs. I don't know who writes these, but I just know she does great on these club tracks. But her voice is so good, I know she would kill it on a lot of other types of music, working with a lot of other bands and just lots of different other sounds. So I'm hoping that we get to hear some different collabs, some different features throughout this journey of going through her discography, because club tracks are cool and all, but there's a certain point where you want more. Not even halfway. Are we halfway through this? No, we're not halfway through this quite yet, but I'm wanting to hear more from her than just these club type of tracks. So let's keep on going with track 8 called Rewind.
Sometimes I just wanna rewind. Sometimes I just wanna rewind. I'd go back in time to when I wasn't insecure, to when I didn't overanalyze my face shape. Nowadays I only eat at the good restaurants, but honestly I'm always thinking about my weight. I used to never feel embarrassed when I call out the paparazzi. Everyone else does it constantly. I hate these doubts that keep running through my mind. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. Sometimes I just wanna rewind. Sometimes I just wanna rewind. Used to burn CDs full of songs I didn't know. Used to sit in my bedroom putting polish on my toes. Recently I've been thinking about a way simpler time. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. I used to never think about Billboard, but now I've started thinking again, wondering about whether I think I deserve commercial success. It's running through my mind. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. Sometimes I just wanna rewind. Sometimes I just wanna rewind. Sometimes.
Where did that come from? Let's go. Oh, that sounds so good.
Sometimes I just wanna rewind, wanna turn back time to a different time. Oh, sometimes I just wanna rewind, I just wanna rewind, I just wanna rewind. Press rewind, yeah, press rewind, yeah. Bring the beat back, press rewind, yeah, press rewind.
That was cool. She mixed it up again, and I was like, whoa, you really never know what direction she is going to turn in. That was cool. She mentioned Billboard and, Billboard success and all that. And I know, like, listening to the top 40 here where I live versus where she's from, probably vastly different. I don't even know. Is she a top 40 artist over there? I know comparing her to the 1975, some people might get sick of that, but that's another example where I've heard the 1975 here in the past on my radio stations, but I've never heard her, I don't think. So maybe she has more of a reach regionally where she's from than worldwide. But you guys can let me know your thoughts on that. Let's keep on going to track 9 called So I.
Always on my mind, every day, every night. Your star burns so bright. Why did I put you away? I was scared sometimes. You had a power like a lightning strike. When I'm on stage, sometimes I lie. Say that I love singing these songs you left behind. And I know you always said it's okay to cry. So I know I can cry, so I cry. Wish I tried to pull you closer. You pushed me hard, made me put you away. I was scared sometimes. You had a power like a lightning strike. One of those days, sometimes I lie. Say that I love singing these songs you left behind. And I know your answer. It's okay to cry. So I know I can cry, so I cry. Guilty feelings keep me fractured. Got a phone call after Christmas. Didn't know how I should act. I watched you dance online. Your sounds, your words live on endless. When I make songs, I remember things you'd suggest. Make it faster. Would you like this one? Maybe just a little bit. Always on my mind. Every day, every night. Your star burns so bright. When I put you away, I was scared sometimes. You had a power like a lightning strike. One of those days, sometimes I lie. Say that I love singing these songs you left behind. It's okay to cry. So I know I can cry, so I
Oh my god, this is exactly what I wanted. This is my favorite song. So I is so good. I don't care if it's not the most played song on this album. 45 million, 45.5 million basically plays. Still huge, but wow, this is what I wanted. She slowed down. I really felt the music, the instrumentals are always sick, but those were really good. It had a really not dark and not sad, but a little bit more serious tone to it. The lyrics, how it was sung, the instrumentals, everything came together, and that was just such a good song. That's what I wanted, is for her to just slow down just a little bit and get just a little bit more serious, and that was perfect. Track 10 is called Girl, So Confusing.
It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. How do you feel being a girl? How do you feel being a girl? And I don't know, I'm just a girl. Yeah, I don't know if you like me. Sometimes I think you might hate me. Sometimes I think I might hate you. Maybe you just wanna be me. You always say let's go out, so we go eat at a restaurant. Sometimes it feels a bit awkward cause we don't have much in common. People say we're alike, they say we've got the same hair. We talk about making music, but I don't know if it's honest. Can't tell if you wanna see me falling over and failing, and you can't tell what you're feeling. I think I know how you feel. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. How do you feel being a girl? How do you feel being a girl? And I don't know, I'm just a girl. You're all about writing poems, but I'm about throwing parties. Think you should come to my party and put your hands up. I think we're totally different, but opposites do attract. Maybe we're so meant to be, just you and me. Cause people say we're alike, they say we've got the same hair. One day we might make some making music, the internet would go crazy, but you might still wanna see me falling over and failing. At least we're closer to being on the same page. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl, 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 girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl, 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 girl. How do you feel being a girl? How do you feel being a girl? Girl, and I don't know, I'm just a girl, 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 girl.
Now we're kind of back to the familiar formula. Girl So Confusing kind of falls right into place with a lot of the other tracks besides So I. Just kind of the repetitiveness of lyrics, which I'm not the biggest fan of when it happens so often. But on certain songs, it works great. Up next is track 11 called Apple. And this is, no, it's the second most played song on the album. It's called Apple. So I'm hoping it's a banger. Let's listen to it. Here it is.
I can see you don't fall far from the tree, 'cause I've been looking at you so long now I only see me. I wanna throw the apple into the sky, feels like you never understand me, so I just wanna drive to the airport, the airport, the airport, the airport. I guess the apple could turn yellow or green. I know there's lots of different nuances to you and to me. I wanna grow the apple, keep all the seeds, but I can't help it, get so angry you don't listen or leave. To the airport, the airport, the airport, the airport, the airport, the I'm gonna drive all night. I'm gonna drive all night. I think the apple's rotten right to the core. From all the things built down from all the apples coming before. I split the apple down symmetrical lines. So what I find is kinda scary. Makes me just wanna drive, 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 drive. I'm gonna drive all night. I'm gonna drive all night. Where you go when you're feeling alone, when you're feeling alone, yeah. I wanna know where you go when you're feeling alone, when you're feeling alone, yeah.
Not a bad song. I could see why that's probably the second most played song on the album. I still personally think track 9 should be like number 1. But Apple was a solid track, still following that formula of just repeating the same lyrics in the song like 800 times. But still, it's all good. We're a little over halfway through the album now, and all in all, it's pretty decent. I'm glad that I'm listening to it because I think what excites me the most is seeing what each song is going to sound like instrumentally. That being said, track 12 is called B to B.
Back to back to
Give me a good drop with this, please. Make this worth it. Man, the middle of that song after the last set of all these backs, there was an opportunity for like a really cool drop to happen there, but it didn't really explode the way I wanted to. It wasn't terrible or anything. It just would have been really cool to have something big right there in the middle to go into the next half of the song. But again, that was a cool beat. I like that one a little bit more than some of the other stuff up here just because of the beat. I'm starting to think Charli XCX kind of caters to that type of European club scene. I feel like that's kind of her niche. I could be wrong. This is only my second time listening to any of her stuff. The first album I know was for a movie, and that was different than this for sure, and it was really cool. Now I'm kind of seeing what she's all about. So we'll see if this is kind of the theme through every single album, or maybe every album is different. Maybe the next one we listen to is going to have a totally different vibe. I don't know, but let's keep this going. We've got a few tracks left. Up next is called Mean Girls.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. and she's out there in a sheer white dress, wearing last night's makeup, all coquettish in the pictures with the flash on. Worships Lana Del Rey in her AirPods. Yeah, she's in her mid-20s, real intelligent, hedonistic with the gravel jaw and dead eyes. You say she's anorexic and you heard she likes when people say it. Think you already know it, but you don't. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls. For all my tearing shit apart girls. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls. For all my tearing shit apart girls. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. and she's out there with the razor sharp tongue stuck to skinny cigarettes, calls him daddy while she's fingering a gold cross. And she's kind of fucked up, but she's still in vogue. Yeah, she's in her mid-20s, real intelligent, and you hate the fact she's New York City's darling. You say she's problematic, and the way you say it's so fanatic. Think she already knows that you're obsessed.
Cool piano.
one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your heart with heartbreaks. For all my terror shit and monsters. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your heart with heartbreaks. For all my terror shit and monsters. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your heart with heartbreaks. For all my terror shit and monsters.
That was really cool. I love the piano in that one. That was pretty cool. That one was definitely for the girls. Let's keep this on rolling with track 14 called I Think About It All the Time. I feel like this could be another hidden gem. So I only had 45 mil, and that was my favorite song. This one only has 37 mil. 2 minutes long. This could be something special. Let's listen.
I think about it all the time, that I might run out of time. But I finally met my baby, and the baby might be mine. Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time. Would it give my life a new purpose? I was walking around in Stockholm, seriously thinking about my future for the first time. It was ice cold, playing demos on my iPhone. I went to my friend's place and I met their baby for the first time. How sublime, what a joy, oh my, standing there, same old clothes she wore before, holding a child. Yeah, she's a radiant mother and he's a beautiful father. And now they both know these things that I don't. I think about it all the time, that I might run out of time. But I finally met my baby, and the baby might be mine. Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time. Would it make me miss all my freedom? Think about it all the time. I think about it all the time, that I might run out of time. But I finally met my baby, and the baby might be mine. Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time. Will it give my life a new purpose? Think about it all the time. And they're exactly the same, but they're different now. And I'm so scared I'm missing out on something. So, we had a conversation on the way home. Should I stop my birth control? Cause my career feels so small in the existential scheme of it all. I think about it all the time.
Yeah, that right there was a little bit less of like something you might hear in a club. It was a little more story driven. So that was kind of cool. Not one of my favorite tracks, but still pretty cool. Track 15 is 365. Now, if I recall correctly, 365, 323, 360. Oh, we've got 5 more. Okay. So this would be the last track on the regular standard version of the album before we get into the 3 bonus tracks. So let's give it a listen. 262 million plays on this. Let's check it out. Cool. We're back to bumping that.
Okay. Here we go. When I'm in the club, yeah, when I'm at the house, yeah, I'm 365 party girl. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little line? Wanna go real wild when I'm meet me in the bathroom if you're 365 party girl. French manicure, wipe away the residue, push my hair back, look hot when I'm. No, I really don't stop when I'm gonna jump when it drops when I'm the residue. Push my hair back, look hot when I'm no, I really don't stop when I'm gonna jump when it drops when I'm down 999. It's a good time. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. No, I wanna hit my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack, I'll be bumping that. No, I'll never go home, don't sleep, don't eat, just do it on repeat. Keep. When I'm in the club, yeah, I'm 365 pipe girl. Should we do a little pee? Should we have a little line when I'm real wild when I'm meet me in the bathroom with you? 365 party girl, French manicure, whip with a residue. I look hot when I'm no, I really don't stop when I'm gonna jump when it drops when I'm down 999. It's a good time. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. No, I wanna hit my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack, I'll be bumping that. No, I'll never go home, don't sleep, don't eat, just do it on repeat. Keep. When I'm in the club, yeah, I'm
I have a theory here. I'll talk about it after the song. The beat is sick.
French manicure, wipe away the residue. Keep.
I didn't pick up on the reference in the first song of the album. Now I have. Okay, not gonna lie, that was a sick beat. That is my number 2 favorite song. So number 1 is still track 9, So I. Number 2 favorite song is 365. Now, I didn't get the reference of bumping that in the first song called 360. And now I hear this one and it's like, should we do a key? Should we do a little line? Call 999, which I think across overseas over there, that's the equivalent of 911. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Someone who knows what 999 is. And then bumping that in the club, meet me in the bathroom. I'm putting all these things together and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's about the song, but it's also about drugs. which I mean, hey, that's part of the scene, I guess. I mean, no judgment at all, for real. But I just picked up on it and I'm like, okay, double meaning here. And she really goes hard into letting you know what she's talking about. So, yeah, cool song, cool beat, number 2 favorite song. Track 16 is called Hello, Goodbye. 3 tracks to go. These are the 3 bonus tracks.
I don't know what's going on most of the time. I'm out my mind, a nervous wreck. I said goodbye and not hello. Don't even know. Felt a little fear and some anxiety the second you arrived, and kind of smiled at me. My heart began to rise. I panicked quietly, so silently. I said goodbye before you came. I turned around and ran away. I was too scared, I should have said hello, 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 hello. I said goodbye before you came. I turned around and ran away. I felt too scared, I should have said hello, 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 hello. Now I'm all up in my head, replaying all my worst regrets. I shot myself, I'm born to lose. Now all I do is think about you. Felt a little fear goodbye before you came. I turned around and ran away. I was too scared, I should have said hello, 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 hello. I said goodbye before you came. I turned around and ran away. I felt too scared, I should have said hello, 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 hello.
That was a really cool bonus track. I don't know why that doesn't have more plays on it. It should. Track 17 is called Guess with a lot more plays, 61.5 mil. These last two songs are both exactly 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Kind of weird. But let's listen to Guess.
You wanna guess the color of my underwear? You wanna know what I got going on down there? Is it pretty in pink or all see-through? Is it showing off my brand new lower back tattoo? You wanna put them in your mouth, pull them all down south. You wanna turn this shit out, that's what I'm talking about. Put them in your mouth, pull them all down south. You wanna turn this shit out, that's what I'm talking about. Hide it, lick it, spit it, pull it to the side and get all up in it. Where I'm posted, might remix it, send him to the day, I think he's with it. Hide it, lick it, spit it, pull it to the side and get all up in it. Where I'm posted, might remix it, send him to the day, I think he's with it.
All right. You know what this is about.
You wanna guess the color of my underwear? You wanna know what I got going on down there? Is it pretty in pink or all see-through? Is it showing off my brand new lower back tattoo? You wanna put them in your mouth, pull them all down south. You wanna turn this shit out, that's what I'm talking about. You wanna try it, lick it, spit it, pull it to the side and get all up in it. Where I'm posted, might remix it, send him to the day, I think he's with it. Think he's with it. Guess. You wanna guess the address of the party I'm at?
That was interesting. That's another good, solid bonus track. We all know what that was about. Good song, kind of funny song at the end. And now we are at our last song of the video and the album. This is called Spring Breakers. I think there's a movie called Spring Breakers, but I don't think that has anything to do with this. Could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But let's listen to it. Another 2 minutes, 22 seconds.
Hi, it's me, you're all in danger. Never getting better cause I'm such a hater. Got my finger on the detonator. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Every time I make it so outrageous. Always gonna listen to people playing safer. 4, 3, 2, 1, see you later. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. in truck. February 10th and I'm gonna pull up. Hey, Staples Center, what the fuck is up? Yeah, I'm parked outside watching all the girls strut. Got the custom on, hit the worst dress list. Yeah, you better not slide, not slip, not trip. Cause I poured a load of gasoline on the carpet. Lit a cigarette, took a drag, then I just flicked it. Place went boom, 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 clap. And I just laughed when the bodies went splat. Yeah, I knew I'd end up with my hands behind my back in a police car. Blue and red sirens all flash, 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 flashlights and cameras everywhere. Now I'm on the news with the DUI stare. Who cares? Just put me on the platform, turn the microphone on. There's no one I wanna thank out there. Yeah. Hi, it's me, you're all in danger. Never getting busted cause I'm such a hater. Got my finger on the detonator. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Every time I make it so outrageous. Always gonna lose to people playing safer. 4, 3, 2, 1, see you later. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. On the flip side, I could talk real nice. Maybe if you give me that prize, you might see a tear from my eye. Might change my whole damn life. I maybe thank God on stage. Yeah, I swear I'd be so nice. No, I never misbehave. And I do my speech on time. Maybe something just like, hi, it's me, you're all in danger. Never getting busy cause I'm such a hater. Got my finger on the detonator. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Every time I make it so outrageous. Always gonna lose to people playing safer. 4, 3, 2, 1, see you later. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers. Gonna go spring breakers.
Damn, that is a way to end an album. And I know that was a bonus track, but that should have been on the initial release. That song went hard. That was crazy. I can't remember the last time I heard like that bad bitch of a song. I'll put it that way. But everything on that, it was short and sweet. It was the perfect 2 minutes, 22 seconds for that song was the perfect time. And everything from the beat, how it switched up those couple times, the way she sang, the vocals, the lyrics, how it was written, everything. You put that together, that was a sick 2 minutes and 22 seconds. I think what I'm going to do is my top 3 favorite songs off of the album that I'm going to go back and listen to a few more times on my own is at number 3, we're going to go Spring Breakers. Solid, really cool, badass track. After that, track 15, 365 comes in at number 2. That was even better than 360 for track 1. Love the double meaning on that one. The beat was cool. The lyrics were cool. But still at number 1, right smack dab in the middle of the album is So I. You probably never would have guessed it. That was so good. I can't wait to listen to that again. And that is the end of today's video. That was Brat, and it's the same, but there's 3 more songs, so it's not. Very creative. That's a very 1975-esque type of title. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me your top 3 favorite songs down in the comments. Let me know any misinformation or anything I got wrong, anything is correct. Put it all down in the comments so I am informed correctly. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe and stay tuned for more Charli XCX in the future. Until next time, I'll see you guys then. Peace.